it's Betsy, and today we have a fun video. We're going to be testing out the new Plain Jane palette by Adept Cosmetics. Now, I ordered this on release and it cost me $52. Now, when you open her up, there are 12 shades and they are supposed to be duochromes or multichromes. And I was excited. I've never tried Adept Cosmetics before, and you can still pre-order this palette, but the cost has went up to $62 because some of the ingredients are more expensive to get now, which I understand. So I was super excited to play with this. Now, I did go ahead and do, it's Christmas time, so I can wear my crystal encrusted antlers, but I did go ahead and do like just an easy neutral look on my eyes, because I think these shadows are pretty. I'm not sure if they will work in the crease or not. So let's start off by swatching them. Now, they are not named. They're like ACI 1, ACI 2, ACI 3, and 4, like so on. So I'm just gonna swatch them as like 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, so on and so forth. So first we got 1. Oh, that's pretty. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these shades are really, really pretty. Okay, then we got 5. Ooh, I love 5. 6. 7, I love 7. 8, so pretty. So we've got 5, 6, 7. These are so pretty. 8. I'm really liking these so far. Like, sign me up, that's 9. Isn't that gorgeous? 10, 11, and 12, which is a beautiful hot pink. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so as you can see, if I move my hand around, you can definitely see the shifts in the colors. They are super duper soft. So I am excited to play. Now, to me, this is a companion palette unless you just want to smear shimmers all over your eyes, which, you know, you do, you boo, if that's what you want. That's perfectly fine by me. But we are going to test them in the crease and stuff like that, kind of to see how they go. So I think I'm going to take AC1, which is right here. And this is a BK Beauty 101, which is like a big, blendy, fluffy brush. Okay. And we're gonna add that to the crease, because I think that will be pretty since it's like that copper. Oh yeah. So yeah, you can definitely see a difference. And it does pick up okay on the brush, because I want to be able to use as many shades as possible. But again, this is a palette you buy if you love duochromes and multichromes and all things shiny, which I do. I mean, this is just not the most practical palette, but I don't mind. Okie dokie. Okay, that looks super pretty. Okay, so next I'm gonna choose a color to put on my lid, which I think I want to use AC2. No, I wanna use, I don't know. I'm gonna use AC5. It's like a pink green shift. It's really, really pretty. So we're gonna do this just like we normally do. I'm grabbing a flat brush and some Too Faced glitter glue. We may actually do a couple of shades. Okay, let's do a few shades. I don't think you'll see the full shift when you do a few shades, but man, I want as many colors of this on my eyeballs as I can get. I love duochromes and multi-chromes. I love anything that's got like a super shimmer. So what I'm gonna go into first is the AC9, which picks up lovely on the brush. And we're gonna keep that over, ooh, so pretty, on the outer edge. Y'all know I cannot resist a good shimmer to save my life. That is so pretty. So I feel like this is kind of the best way to play with it. I mean, that is so, so pretty. Okay, next I'm gonna wipe that off and I'm gonna go into 2 right here, which I think is a good transition between 9 and 5. Again, it picks up beautifully on the brush. So much shimmer. So much shimmer everywhere. But my eyeballs look beautiful, don't they? I mean, you just cannot. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. Okay, so I'm wiping that off one more time and we're gonna go into AC5, which is even like a light green, goldish to pink shift. It definitely looks super pink right there. And to me, I'm choosing more of like your kind of Christmassy kind of colors. Maybe not. Oh, that's pretty. So, so pretty. Okay, this is coming together. I was kind of worried. Okay, now I'm, wrong brush holder. Grab my big blender brush by BK Beauty one more time and just go over the edges to make sure everything's nice and blended, because that is what I do. Okay. Y'all, this looks really kind of cool and pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go off camera, do the rest of my face, and then we'll come back and do the lower lash line and inner corner and talk about my thoughts on this palette. Okie dokie, so I'm back and I have the rest of my face on. I used the Anastasia Powder Bronzer in Rich Amber. And I used the Arthurian Blush Palette by Menagerie Cosmetics. And I used the shade Dog Rose. So, and I didn't put on a highlighter because I wanted to try to use one of the shades out of here as a highlight. So I think I'm gonna try to use the ACI 7. Now it is, ooh, that is pretty as a highlight. Gonna be a little bit more sparkly, but I'm okay with that. You know, sometimes sparkle's a good thing. Or at least it is in my book. And I'm using the BK Beauty 107. I love using this, or no, the 108. I love this as a highlight brush. It really kind of diffuses things. It's great. Okay, so that is on. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take, this is a BK Beauty 205, and we're gonna go into the AC12 shade, which is that pink. And I did line my eyes with the ColourPop, what is it, the Swerve, isn't that what it's called? The black one. Yes, Swerve. on top and bottom. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. That edge on the lash is driving me nuts. Okay, so now let's add a little bit of mascara to the lower lash line. This is the Wander Beauty Mile High Club. I'm trying to use this one up because it's been open the longest. Okay. Setting spray. Okay, need a little brush. Okay, so for this I am going to grab one of my little pencil brushes by Refer. These are amazing. And I'm gonna go into the shade AC 110, and we're going to apply that in our inner corner. See how beautiful that is? It just goes on like a dream. Perfect, bright inner corner. Okay, take off my horns, my antlers, fluff up the hair, and let us talk about the Plain Jane palette. Okay, so far I love how these look on the eyes. I think they look stunning. I think they're holding up really well. I've actually had this makeup on for a little while because I started and then, you know, started talking to my daughter, and then, you know, it's hours later. So, again, these are holding up really, really well. I love the color scheme of this palette, and I love that it is a multi-chrome, duochrome palette. I love that that's what it stands for. Yes, it is expensive. I mean, $52 for 12 shades, but that really isn't expensive in the grand scheme of things. I mean, I've got the Pat McGraths that are $125 for 10 shades, so, you know, who am I to judge? But now it's $62, but I think the quality of the shimmers are great. Now, I cannot speak to the quality of Adept's mattes. I haven't tried them, but the Adept shimmers are stunning. So, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon next to it, that will notify you when I post new videos, which is typically Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But because we have been inundated with so many new releases, it has been a lot more. But I guess that's it. We'll see y'all later. Bye.